I'm Brooke. And I'm Taylor, and today we have guests.
The one and
Hi.
only.
Introduce yourselves.
Oh, I'm Kat.
I'm Jess. And they are our best friends, and they're gonna help us out with a video today. We hope you guys like it. Okay, we're gonna talk about we're gonna be able to film with these nut heads in the back. So today, as you guys can tell by the title of the video, we're gonna be answering questions that boys want to know about girls, and we have all the answers.
We gonna say them loud and we gonna say them proud.
Exactly. This is a girl talk video. Let's do it. Anything to say? My co-host. Let's get rolling. So we're gonna start off with just easy questions that I saw a group of TikTok boys make, and we're gonna answer some of their questions just to get warmed up before we get into.
Find out I'm a hoe.
Do you guys care what kind of car a guy drives?
No.
No, I
Yes.
don't give a fuck.
If it gets
You
you
do?
from point
Yes,
A to
if I
point B, then it doesn't matter.
The backseat.
At least they have a car. At least it's not a fucking bike with pegs on it that they ride down the
Okay,
street on.
if someone pulls up in one of those stupid ass, big ass trucks, it's not happening.
Can I tell you what's
Oh,
less than right?
true. That's a good point with monster wheels on it.
But I mean, you can make that shit bounce.
Or
You
what
get
if-
options?
What if they pull up though and they have like that big sticker decal on their little car because they're part of like a car day? Honestly, if that's my booze passions, I will support it. I don't care like the type of car, but I don't like the ones with like the fucking like the mufflers running.
Oh my god, I hate that.
You know
loud
when
and
they like
fucking
go by and they're like,
obnoxious. Nobody wants to hear
I
you.
really dislike that. Like it has to
Yeah.
be a sports car or nothing like that. But you're saying,
like
bro,
my car.
they pick you up on a fucking trike. There's like a quad thing. Shut up, Brooke! That's the guy that goes to our neighbor's house every day. No way! Do you guys prefer long hair or short hair?
Short.
Short. Short, but like
I
we're
know
not talking
Jessica's
buzz.
gonna
cut.
say
No buzz.
Like it has to have like
something.
I don't. Okay, but are we talking like long hair, like a
Not
ponytail,
long.
or like long hair but it's like flow?
Nah, yeah, like
Yeah, yeah, like Prince Charming hair.
Not
It
short
has to
hair
suit
though,
the guy.
right?
It does. It
Yeah,
has to suit the guy.
that's true. Short hair works too, but it has to have something. Like, I'm not a fan.
Yeah, we're not
of just,
talking like
has to be
straight military buzz I cut don't here.
Oh,
like long.
What do you guys think of jorts?
What?
Of jorts? Oh,
If they style it right, it looks good.
If they were a pair of jeans, get out of here.
No, you know what the jeans I hate? The ones where they're just like all that like fabric lines all over like this. Do you know what I'm talking about?
They're like dress pant
They're not-
trousers.
Huh? I'm gonna show you guys the fucking jeans I'm talking about. Where's them? These weird things.
Ew.
Oh,
no, those are-
I know.
God. You know what's hot? Dickies.
No, don't.
Okay, is that a deal breaker though? Like if a guy can't dress?
No.
But would you go up and talk to them then? Style is everything. That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying,
Because it shows their personality.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, so if a guy didn't dress like how you liked, you wouldn't go and talk to them. You wouldn't approach
I would.
It depends.
definitely
If
make
you
fun
get
of it
to know,
first.
yeah, I was gonna say if you get to know them and they're nice people, then I'm
And
gonna
it's just the way
How
they
do you
dress.
get to?
What I'm saying is, how do you get to know them if you wouldn't, like, if they came up and talked to you and, like, what if they're wearing, like, those jeans and, like...
But if they came up and talked to you and they were nice, it's
I
like
thought you meant my jeans. The picture's gone. Next question, Vans or Converse?
fans.
Vans. You have to be a certain person to pull off Converse
I
if you're a
love Converse. I
guy.
think they're so cute.
Converse can look good on boys, but Vans, it never fails.
Ew, boat shoes?
On boys? That's
Sorry,
like
biggest
the
frat
prettiest
boy.
Yeah.
Fucking guys.
Best eye color
Oh.
on a guy.
I like
Who
brown.
you're
Oh,
attracted
Brown.
Brown eyes are so sweet.
Brown.
Brown.
I like green.
The
too.
consensus is
It's
brown.
universal.
You know why though? It's because we all have light color eyes. I think people are always attracted to what's opposite of them. I don't want to look like I'm dating
The
someone I can
sun
be
goes
related to.
into brown eyes. They go like gold. They go like
Yes.
browny, goldy,
Yeah,
yellowy.
it's like
it's
a-
so
True,
cool.
true,
It's
true.
like a-
Brown eyes are slept on. That is our consensus.
Shout out brown eyes.
Can hands be hot?
Yes.
I don't even need to answer that. I think you can tell by the way
Yes.
I just answered that with my face.
Yes. Hands are everything. When they have nice thumbs, I can't explain it. Oh my god, you know what I mean?
No.
No?
Never looked at a
You've
guy's
never
thumb.
seen
I
it?
just like the overall hand.
No.
You know, like, anyway,
It's
gotta
not
be.
that.
Too, when they
And they
actually keep
shove
their
that
hands.
True. Take care of your hands, mans.
Keep them clean. Cut your nails.
Oh my god, please, for the love of God, cut your nails.
That's nice, clean hands. That's what I'm like. I
Yeah.
like. Okay, don't have long ass fingernails.
I know.
Oh my god, that gave me, like, I was shooketh to my core.
Say it right up. Though.
Ew. Okay, so that was all for the quick round. Have you ever been ghosted? I just want to hear about it.
Okay, let's go the other way. I ghosted a boy, and then he said I was the worst human being on earth, and I said he was petty. Fuck him. He
said that to you?
He told that I was the worst human being on earth.
Okay, but did you ghost him or did you like let him know you weren't into it anymore?
No, I let him know, but remember when
That's
I was
not
on
ghosting
remember
then.
when I lost my phone and I couldn't text him?
Yes.
Yeah, I couldn't text him and he considered that ghosting.
I've ghosted,
It can be better than
but that was in my
right?
past. I don't do that anymore because I felt like a dick after. You know, I was too young. I didn't know how to handle my emotions.
Yeah.
And honestly though, to be fair, I feel like growing up, like girls are taught to be so like polite and stuff. Like I don't really know how to tell somebody no.
That's
like,
what I
straight
mean.
up. Like I know it's not gonna happen every time, but I like to know the boy first. Like I've already been in a setting with him before, and then he's asked me. Not just like I've literally never talked to you before.
But you have to get to know somebody somehow. You can't get close to somebody.
I would prefer to get to know someone more on like a friend basis first, and like know who they are as a person before I want to go out on a date.
Because you don't know what people are like.
I don't
I like
personally.
being friends first.
You see what
basically, boys, friend zone is winning. You just don't understand it. We hung out with him in groups before, and then before I went on a date by myself with him, it was way better.
Where did you
like
go?
that.
How long would you wait until you had sex with a boy? Like how many dates?
I don't think it matters how many dates. I think it matters how comfortable you are with them.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I wouldn't give
That
it a
was smooth.
number. Yeah, I wouldn't be like, has to be exactly 5.
Somebody and you trust them and like you actually get that feeling like, oh, like
That's
this
true.
person I
Yeah.
can trust.
And I
Right.
think every person's different on like how open they're immediately gonna be. I take a long time to like actually open up
Get
to
comfortable
people
with somebody.
and get comfortable. So are you guys more about hookup culture or do you want to actually
No,
date?
I want to date. I want to get in a relationship.
Yeah.
I want to get married and have kids and have a house.
I
and-
feel like every girl's different, but in my opinion, I'd much rather date.
Me too.
I don't think I could ever do that. I feel so like I'm just waiting for Catherine's answer.
Relationships suck.
Catherine
and stuff. They
doesn't
suck
care
if you
though.
make them sound.
Think
bad.
about all of
They're
our
very
personalities.
different.
Catherine's like the most go with the flow person I've ever
See,
met. She doesn't give a fuck. Catherine would hook up and be like, cool, didn't really give a fuck, had a good time, let's move on.
Yeah.
Like, and I would be like, ew, you know what my body looks like?
I literally can't.
Connect with them and like be comfortable to say things and be comfortable like try new things.
What is that?
Hand cream.
Why are we
okay,
handing out
thank you.
hand cream while I'm talking about? Like are we like jacking off?
How would you like to be asked out?
In person, not over the phone. And I also
I'd
wouldn't
rather-
want it to be like, oh, what are we? I'd rather have it be like, oh, do you want to be my girlfriend? Like,
Oh, I thought
straight
it was
up
just on a date.
asking me like,
I thought you meant like asking out for a
oh,
date.
I thought you meant for like,
Oh,
okay.
like in a relationship?
Okay,
Oh yeah.
let's do
Yes.
two. Let's do
I
two.
agree with
I hate
that.
when-
I think you should make it cute and do like a little drive or like be somewhere and ask.
Get flowers.
Because then you'll always remember that time because then that's your anniversary.
Last time I got asked out, I think I was 12.
I was probably 8.
I honestly don't
And we
even
were
really
catching
know what I would
frogs.
say. Honestly, I don't really think I would care that much. I don't care like how it's done. I just wouldn't want it to be awkward. I think it's always awkward straight up being like, do you want to be my girlfriend? I wouldn't want it to be like, I think something like really official and serious. I just think it'd be like a mutual agreement where you both just kind of know and like you just kind of like,
Yeah, but then
and
how
then
do you
it just
pick a
comes up,
date?
and it just comes up in conversation one day, and then you just kind of talk about it. And you're like, yeah, okay. Like,
Yeah, but
you know
how-
what I'm
okay,
saying? Then what day would you say is your anniversary? When's your 1-year mark? I don't know. Maybe the day you actually finally like
The
talk
day-
about it and like actually like
think
verbalize
The
it.
day
always
you
do
say
things
like
that are
we're
love.
dating now.
Everyone's like, oh,
make
if you
it-
do something for a girl, you're a
Sure.
simp. No, you're not. You're in a relationship.
Okay, I like Sims. I
Me
don't even
too.
give a fuck. Nothing's
like,
more
yeah.
attractive than a boy that actually
Yeah,
cares. Why would you
really.
want a boy that's a dick to you? I don't know. I think
Everything's so
people
fucked up.
kind of like mutually know that like simps are okay, but people just joke around and give people a hard time.
Like what would be your perfect first date?
I've thought about this before. I don't know because I feel like a picnic would be a good idea because you kind of get to go out and you still get to talk, but I'm not really sure I want to eat in front of someone on the first date.
Okay, this was
I
a
love
date.
food.
I really liked this date. We went kayaking and canoeing.
True, but you are a more athletic person, so
I am, yeah.
it makes sense for you.
I
Where
do
not
like
everyone
kayaking.
is.
Don't ever ask a girl out to the movies on your first date. I've had
Everybody
that.
says
It's
that.
horrible.
Everyone knows that's like the
Yeah.
worst idea.
Like
I
even a
honestly
dinner
don't
date,
know.
I don't know. I would rather like
I'd
go
rather
out
go
and
for
do
a drive
something.
and
Dinner's
just chat and listen to
boring.
music.
Actually, yeah, that's a good idea, That's- Jessica.
yeah,
a drive's
yeah.
not bad. Like a drive, and then you go get ice cream or
Yeah,
something.
and
Yeah,
listen to music,
that's
find out
true.
what music they like. You
I
can
like
find
that.
out.
That's
Yeah.
a good idea,
Yeah.
Jess. Because sometimes it's
don't
like
have to stare
you
at them.
and yeah, you don't have the
Yeah,
pressure
no.
of like looking like eye contact all day. But what if the guy doesn't have a car or he doesn't have his license?
Don't date them.
then
Do you
I-
date a guy without a license? No, you drive and you waste a lot of gas.
Sometimes on first dates, like boys are always like,
We have to do something. Let's just do something.
go mini putting, go on a hike, blah blah. Boys are always like that, but sometimes
See, I think mini
hikes are
putting
fun.
can be awkward for a first date. Cause what are you gonna talk about? The fucking mini putt?
I know.
Like, oh my god, you almost make that. Like,
Yeah. What about an arcade?
arcade's
that would be
cute.
so
that's
fun.
cute. That would be
That's
kind of
cute.
fun. Yeah, that's actually a good
Yeah.
one. That's a good
Or the
one.
rec
I'd be
room
down
by
for an
the same
arcade.
town.
Okay, so arcade or drive? Yeah.
I think drives are fun.
Those are both good ideas.
What would be your ideal guy?
About-
Physical and personality too.
Okay, let's start on the same page then.
If they're
Let's-
respectful about their mother, they'll be respectful about you.
That's
I
a
have
good one. How they treat their mom's a really good sign. I think I'm more into like soft boys, honestly. Although
Me
like
too.
the bad boys are like attractive.
I love boys.
I'm
They're
more
so
like into like the soft boys, people that
Who
are
aren't afraid to
the
cry.
boys who are shy. Oh, they're so cute.
No, I like them
Something about
bad.
them. Yeah, but see, that's your type. My
I
type
like
is like
them bad.
shy.
Because
They don't walk around going, oh yeah.
Yeah, like they don't think they're the shit.
They're not
Arrogant.
I always wanted to have a fuckboy that I could make into a boyfriend because it's like the fuckboy, like they're so confident, it's so sexy, like
I get
you
that
just
though.
know,
Yeah.
they know what they
Very boys
want.
can be sexy too though.
I get
But when they
that,
fuck with you, you're like,
but you can't change people. That's the thing. Those boys will always be like that. You know what I mean? Like
I
I think the boys that are kind of it's rare, it's possible, but I think
rare,
it's
but I
rare.
got
A
a
lot
movie
of girls
thing.
though try to do that though, and then they end up getting fucked over and like I just waste my time. Yeah, you know what I mean? I think so too.
Yeah,
Just like artsy boys in general. I love skater boys.
I think you have to kind of be like the same, like similar to a boy, but like a
True.
little bit opposite, so you have a lot to talk about. So physically,
I kind of like that, Bodge.
Yeah, you do like that, Justin. Don't you also like beards? Ew.
Not like big beards, but I do like stubble.
I like clean shaven
You're
because
welcome.
it like gives them youth.
rather a beard, stubble, or
Stubble.
or no nothing.
Stubble.
Like what's the best?
I don't like beards.
Right,
I like
Nothing.
Okay, I think
When they're
I
kissing
think,
you and then you can
Oh my
feel
God,
it.
I love it.
Yeah,
I think stubble is universally the best.
I do too.
And then
100%.
nothing, and then a beard.
I agree.
Okay,
with
but stubble if it's taking
shake
care
that
of like if it's actually like your groomed.
that. My dad has a handlebar mustache. It is God.
Yeah, like we don't want to be looking like we're dating our dads, right? Just compared to your dad. I'm like, no.
Yeah. Personally, I like when a guy's like fit because I'm fit, so I'd rather a guy to be fit.
Well,
too,
it's not
so
that
you
I
can
don't
do
want
fun
them to be
things
fit.
together.
Like I want them to be active,
No.
but I don't care if they have abs.
Active,
like
yeah.
I don't care if you have muscles. Like
Me either. Like I'm personally not into guys that are like hitting the gym every day. And
me
they're
either because
overly
I'm not like that. And I feel
See,
insecure.
right?
No, but I'm different. See, I love hitting the gym, so if I can bring a guy to the gym with me, I'm like, let's go.
Sure, but I'm not into like the guy that's like bodybuilding.
No.
I'm not
I'm
like
like,
they have to have
okay, cool.
big muscles. Like I really don't
like-
care. Skinny boys can be
I was
cute
gonna say,
too.
people
like,
are really hard on skinny
the
boys.
skinny
Skinny boys are
skater
okay,
boys.
okay,
What about this? What about this? Do they have to be taller than you?
See, no, I dated a boy that was the same height, a little shorter, and I'm not saying that that's like a bad thing. Like I'm never saying like you can't, but at the same time, when you cuddle, you want them to be bigger than you so you fit better together. Like
mean,
that's the only reason we
okay.
like guys that are taller.
I'm 5'3", so it's not really hard to find a guy that's taller than me.
Honestly
know,
though,
and-
I've seen some short guys that are hot.
Yeah,
not
I
gonna
know.
lie. I have. I follow
Me
some
too.
guys on
I mean, the
Instagram.
short guys, you can get them because not a lot of girls like short guys.
Oh.
Do you like a guy that, like, what do you like them calling you? If a guy calls you, because he's older than you, calls you like kid.
Ew. Like you're dating
like
him?
you're cute. Yeah, like I've gotten called kid. He's like, oh, you're cute, kid, because you did something like a little immature or like a little younger.
No, I think that is so.
I feel like you call people kid when you don't want anything.
I don't know, Catherine. That's weird. I think that's weird.
Would you ever call a guy daddy?
No, I think that's fucking weird. Does kills matter? You don't think
I
so?
don't think so. Okay,
So if they
like
fuck
the
50
ideal?
people, you wouldn't care.
okay, that's a lot, but also at the same time, I've talked to people and they have a lot of kills and they just do it because they do it. Like, and
like a
they're
one-night
actual
stand doesn't
really
mean
good
anything.
people. Like, just because
Yeah.
they did that doesn't mean they're still bad people. Like, they're not bad people because they do
Yeah. I
that.
don't think there's anything wrong with like how much people sleep around, like that's your
Me
own
either.
business, but it comes more like back to like my own issue, like of an insecurity issue where like do you think they would judge you
Yeah.
based on
And I
compared
100%
to
feel
other
that.
people that they've been with? Like that's what I get
'Cause it's
uncomfortable
almost
with.
not-
At the same time though, I feel like if you're really gonna get into a relationship with someone, I wouldn't date anyone that would say something like that to me.
I would prefer a guy to be more experienced than not, because like I wouldn't want to be the dominant one in the bedroom that knows more than he does.
Touchy subject, because I think it honestly all comes down to the person. Like,
It does.
so like I get what you're saying.
Me and Catherine definitely have different interests.
Yeah. Like,
I have a
for you. Like,
couple.
what's the max number?
I don't
Like
know.
everybody say a number.
I don't, it doesn't matter to me.
up
Some too, they'll be like, I don't
with
feel
it.
comfortable doing this stuff. I don't do this a lot. Like,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to accept the fact that I'm not like,
That's true.
Yeah.
But honestly, a guy that's actually worth it won't care about that
no,
stuff
he
anyway.
won't. And that's
So
okay.
what are red flags?
Big negative talks. Like, I don't like to be around people when all they do is be like, I hate this person. I hate that person.
I think like a big red flag that's honestly very obvious is when they don't ever hang out with you around their friends.
Oh, yeah.
If they only ever
Or they're
hang
at
out.
Oh, or they
What is the most annoying thing a guy?
It's right here.
Guys, it's okay. Don't hit him. Don't hit him. He's okay.
What's the most annoying thing a guy could say that's not directly mean or rude?
Are you sure you want to wear that?
Oh, ew. Oh,
I hate
don't
when
know.
guys try to make you feel awkward in front of their friend groups to get their friends to laugh.
I totally agree.
I hate that. I don't like the type of guys that are like
single
that.
you
Yeah. Would you be mad if you had plans with a guy, like a boyfriend or something, and then he texts you like day of and says and asks you if he can hang out with the boys instead because now the boys have plans, but you two had plans previously? Would you be mad? Or like how would you
How
even
big are the plans?
like how would you even handle that situation?
Okay.
I'll go hang out with your friends, but if you were actually
No.
going out, I'd be like,
I would be mad. I would be like, what the
See,
fuck?
I think it's super important
Right?
for him to like hang out with
Be
his
with his
guy
friends
friends.
still.
Yes, I think like he needs his guy time, but he also like needs to learn how to balance.
Yeah,
Like
he does.
if he made plans
Yeah.
with you like a week ago, like, I get like spending time, but you should be able to like mesh the friends and the girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like the girlfriend should almost be your friend
Yeah.
too.
It's not like a last minute concert comes up and I'm like, totally go, have a fun time.
I think maybe
It's
one
you're going to
time-
hang out in your friend's basement. Let's be real.
Go.
Same thing with a friend.
Oh,
Like
I
if
have
you were
another
friends with a girl and you had plans with her, and then she's like, my other friends are doing something, I'm gonna ditch you. You'd still be mad. So what's the fucking difference if it's your boyfriend?
I have a question, and this is after you have a boyfriend. How often do you think you two should text?
Yeah.
banana.
Oh, you fucking asshole. Get that out of here.
Sorry,
Frick,
mine.
babe. I don't think there's anything wrong with checking in with someone like every day and just seeing they're okay.
Like
But you
good
don't
morning
have to
text.
have full conversations.
No,
every
I
single
don't think-
day. I don't think you have to talk
No.
every day. That's way
But-
too excessive.
But what if you were long distance? I think you should
Dude,
try.
that shit smells nasty.
Like, I think you shouldn't text all day. Like you don't have to. Like if there's hours
Yeah,
between
that's
whatever.
way too much.
But if
It's
I'm, like,
draining.
asking you-
Okay, let's be real though.
Okay.
If you have a boyfriend, wouldn't you be FaceTiming more than you'd be texting anyway? I'd
Okay.
prefer to
Long distance.
FaceTime someone than text because text
too.
is just like the most drawn out conversation
agree.
ever. So you do one call for 5 minutes, you can suffice the rest of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus text messages where you
It
have to
takes
keep
2 hours.
to like just say a couple things
Yeah.
because people are taking a while. Like
Yeah.
Same with
I don't
planning.
know. That is the end of the video. It was a long one, but I hope it was entertaining. Thank you guys for watching. Do you guys want your Instagrams linked?
Sure.
Do you want the
Sure.
people to follow you? We will leave their Instagrams in the bio down below. And ours as well, of course. Let us know if you want to see a part 2. Part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, we'll see you guys next Friday.
Adios, cuties.
See you next Friday.